What's up guys, it's Old Job here, and we're back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan.
Wait a second. This isn't Dokkan, and you would be right in saying so. So this is my first ever sort of news video that I've done, and I really wanted to get this out there because I don't know if this just got announced today or recently or how soon ago, but I know for a while it's been speculated that Dragon Ball Heroes is releasing a global thing. I don't know exactly when or what they initially called it, but it is confirmed. Dragon Ball Heroes is having their global world mission. I believe it's a game, and it is coming to the Nintendo Switch, as you can see in the top left, and that is coming in April. I believe it's April 4th. Now, with this coming, and with this game launching globally, that means that there is a super high chance, I would say, that the Dragon Ball Heroes cards from JP Dokkan are going to be coming to the global version of the game. So I just wanted to show off what I think is some of the best / most hyped units that you can get from the banner. Some of them being older and some of them being from the last banner. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first one that I'm going to be talking about in this one is the Super Saiyan 3 Teen Gohan. Now, with the Super Saiyan 3 Gohan, he was a part of the first batch of the the Dragon Ball Heroes units. His leader skill is Int type, +2 ki, and attack and defense 60%. Nothing all too great. Super attack is the Fierce Masenko Wave, which is supreme damage and raises attack for 6 turns, so that's pretty good. And his passive skill is attack and defense 60%, and then plus an additional 60% attack while performing a super attack. Now, with this Gohan and also the next card that I'm going to be talking about, which is the Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, these are definitely way better than those compensation sort of Super Saiyan 3 units that Global got a while ago. The GT Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and the regular Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. I mainly say that because both of these units, the Trunks that I will talk about next, and this one, they have over in a flash, which the other Vegetas do not have, which hurts the Super Saiyan 3 team badly. But these cards do have over in a flash, so they do help out with the Super Saiyan 3 team a lot. Now, with this Gohan is probably the hardest hitting between this card and the Trunks, just because he gains that extra 60% on super attacks, which is very good. And link-wise, he's alright. Of course, with all these units, they do not have like Fierce Battle or Shattering the Limit, but since they will be coming out globally, and they probably will be coming to Dokkan Battle, global side of Dokkan Battle, or so I would assume. I'd assume that either they will have some form of awakening or something like that eventually down the road, but that is sometime down the road and not right now. But let's go ahead and take a look at the next unit, which is the Super Saiyan 3 Trunks. Now, with this Trunks, he is sort of the opposite. He is a AGL type, +2 ki and attack and defense +60%. His super attack is the Burning attack, which causes supreme damage to the enemy and raises defense by 30% for 6 turns. And his passive skill is the Need for Evolution, which is attack and defense +60%, and disables enemies' guards, plus a high chance to guard all attacks. Now, the guard to guard all attacks is only a 50% chance, but that's still needless to say, it's very good. This Trunks is very good. Disabling enemies' guards, that's still good, but having a 50% chance to guard against all attacks, it's pretty much, you know, Janemba's passive, which, yeah, it's very good. It sucks that it's not just a guaranteed thing, sort of like Janemba is, and that it's only 50% of a chance, but still, very good nonetheless. Same thing with the Gohan. This guy also does have over in a flash, so he is going to be a lot better than the other Vegetas that we were talking about. This guy is probably better than Gohan, just because whenever we get a Super Saiyan 3 Super Battle Road category stage, this guy will have a better chance of having better luck with defensive wise, So I would definitely say if you pull this guy, definitely hold on to him, and I would use him over the Gohan. He does hold up very well, plus, you know, he'll be a part of probably that guaranteed SSR pull, that's the 10th slot of all the units in a multi-summon, so I would definitely hold on to him. Now, the next one that I would like to talk about is going to be probably, I would say, the best, just because there is not a lot of support units for the Realm of Gods team, which is the Supreme Kai of Time, aka the Supreme Kai of Thick. So she was released with the newer batch of the Dragon Ball Heroes units. She is Super Tech type, plus 3 key, and stats 70%. Her super attack is the Judgment of Time, which causes supreme damage and will seal the enemy's super attacks, which is very useful. And then her passive is Divine Power, all allies plus 2 key and attack and defense plus 20%, and a chance to perform a crit attack is increased by 7% to all units on the team, or all units in that rotation with her. And she also, at least I believe, either that or it is the entire thing. I don't 100% remember off the top of my head. I haven't messed around with it, nor have I really seen use of this unit that much. But she also does have a great chance of an additional attack plus 20% and a great chance for an additional 20% defense for all allies. A great chance is a 70% chance, so she is amazing. Along with the other Kai, which we will be getting on the Boo banner, the AGL West Kai, I believe it is. These two units are, at least this unit, or if you have the West Kai, the AGL one that's coming on the Boo banner, both of them are a must-use on the Realm of Gods team, just because there are no other support type units. So definitely, if you were to get any of these, I would definitely try to max them out as much as you can, whether just giving them a 55% boost in the potential system, or if you happen to pull dupes, definitely try to rainbow her or the West Kai. Absolutely, probably one of the best units to get. They are actually really good and really viable. Alright, so and then I'm only going to talk about 2 more, and so the next one we have is the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. So this guy is alongside with the Supreme Kai, came out with the newer batch of Heroes units. It's Super Fizz, Key 3, and attack, defense, and HP 70% to all stats. I wish I could have just said that instead. Super attack is the Atomic Flash, which causes immense damage and greatly lowers defense. And his passive skill is attack and defense plus 80% and disables enemies' guards, plus an additional 50% attack when performing a super attack. This guy, not that good, but he is still very good and is still a pretty good buff to a Super Saiyan 3 type team. Also with the Supreme Kai of Time on the last one, all of them have really good leader skills, so they could be used on Dokkan Battlefield if you don't have a other lead for that you could use to help with the secondary leader skill. So these are all definitely units that are worth using. And along with this Vegeta, unlike the global exclusive ones that we got, this guy also has Over in a Flash, which I don't understand why they didn't give the other 2 Super Saiyan 3 Vegetas Over in a Flash. It makes 0 sense to me why. But this guy does have Over in a Flash, so that does make him very optimal on the Super Saiyan 3 team. Other than that, I will say with the Gohan and Trunks as well, these other units don't really have a good spot on any other categories really besides the Super Saiyan 3 team, so I wouldn't really suggest using them on any other team. Just because I know other categories that they're on don't really have a lot of Over in a Flash units, so they will struggle with Ki. But some of them, I mean, you can make them work if you have other orb changers or other support type units, but definitely along with the Vegeta and the other 2, definitely Super Saiyan 3 team is going to be the most optimal place for those 2. And then the last one that I kind of want to go over is, of course, the Super Saiyan 3 Xenoverse Goku. And he has a leader skill of Super STR, Ki plus 3, and stats 70%. Yet again, another leader you could use on Dokkan Battlefield. Very good. Super attack is the instant transmission Kamehameha, which causes immense damage, with a medium chance to stun, which medium chance is not that good. So I wouldn't really rely on him for stuns, but he does have the opportunity to. Plus, he does work well if he gets a stun off whenever Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, the STR Dokkan Fest one, gets his Easy A. You could pair him up with him, and if he gets the stun, that Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta with his new passive is amazing. Other than that, his passive skill is the Warrior's Determination, which is attack and defense plus 80%, plus an additional 30% attack while performing a super attack, and guard is active against all types. This is what I wish Trunks, that Super Saiyan 3 Trunks had. If he had guard was active against all types, he would be just as good as this Goku. But like I said, these are newer units compared to the other ones, which were a little bit older. So yet again, their stats are only, or their passives are both only attack and defense 60%, whereas these are also 80%. And yet again, over in a flash, Super Saiyan 3 units. All Super Saiyan 3 units should just have over in a flash. Any unit that is Super Saiyan 3 that doesn't have this link, it greatly hurts them on whatever team they're on. So definitely a bummer that the ones Global got, plus, you know, units like Super Saiyan 3 Broly just aren't used just because they don't have that link. Now, the one thing I also did want to talk about with Global probably getting these units to the character pool is there is a good chance that since Dragon Ball Heroes is going global, we will probably see a unit or a Dokkan Fest for possibly the Dragon Ball Heroes, maybe even Xenoverse or something like that related. Like we could see one of these guys right here, Fu or Kanbu. I don't know exactly how to pronounce this, so excuse my English. But it's, you know, you don't really hear these units that much, or these people that much, but they are some of the main villains in the Dragon Ball Heroes little sort of anime thing that they've been promoting for the game. We've also seen in the last one there was a Merge Zamasu. So you could very well see him coming back, maybe as a Dokkan Fest. Plus, with these units also coming to Global, at least I would 90% guarantee that they would. If not, then what the fuck is Bandai doing? Good chance all these units might get an awakening as well, or some sort of event to where they can awaken. Or like I said, if there's a Dokkan Fest unit for these guys, some of them could awaken. Who knows? With these cards coming to Global, they could expand on them a lot more. They could make, like I said, a Dokkan Fest, a category lead, you know, all sorts of things. So this is going to be very good for Global Dokkan if they come to the game. If they do stay JP exclusive and they have a global game, that just doesn't make sense to me, and that's a stupid move on Bandai's part. But, you know, I can't really control what Bandai does with their games, so I'm just out here saying that these are at least some of the best units in my opinion that are in the banner that you can pull. There are a couple honorable mentions that I could include, but this is already getting a little bit longer. I just want to give a brief overlay of some of the units that I think are a good lookout for if there is a banner for Global. I definitely try to pull. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the little rant news, little update for Global Dokkan, and what in my opinion are the best 5 that you can pull. So if you did enjoy it, and you maybe want to see me start covering a little bit of news content, make sure you let me know in the comments down below. Other than that, leave a like, subscribe. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of Dokkan content, Legends content, maybe even other content coming down the road. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, evening, night, morning, whenever you're watching the video. And I will talk to you all later.
Oh yeah, peace out guys.